are live. Evening, Scott. How you doing, buddy? You right? Scott, can you just do us a quick favour, mate? Is this just the sound coming out clear and everything? This is all the, you can see everything, because obviously we're going to do a live draw. Just want to make sure it's tip top. You right, Andy? 01 Devil Boy, did I win? You'll find out in a minute, won't you? In a minute, you'll find out. Scott, how's things? Hectic. Absolutely manic. Really, really busy. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, so sounds clear. You can hear everything. Neil, Andy, evening, fellas. Mark, loud and clear. Loud and clear, how me? Loud and clear also. How was the weekend fishing? Right. Devastated. I fished Bracklesham Bay Saturday night. I had a small pup hound. When I say small, I thought it was a doggy at first. When it came in, it was tiny. We fished Friday, a different mark. We fished New Forest Way Friday night. Absolutely weeded out. It blew an absolute hoolie Friday night. We had full onshore wind. Just about high tide, it died down a little bit. But I couldn't leave the bait in the water for any more than about 5 minutes before I got the dreaded rod tip pulse and you reeled in about 1 kilo of weed. It was an absolute nightmare. So Steve, yeah, weekend fishing for me was devastating, but I did pick up my boat within the realms of social distancing and all the other bits and pieces. And on Sunday I took my nipper out for his first ever trip out on a boat and let him steer and drive and do all that kind of stuff. It was good. Pete, good evening, buddy. Petty Swallocks, I love that. It just makes me chuckle, that. Open Fisher, good evening, buddy. Up in Scotland. Is the weather in Scotland as nice as it is here? Because it is absolutely stunning down here at the moment. Yeah, it was a bummer, mate. Scott Harris, yeah, it was a bummer. It wasn't for a lack of trying, with some very good anglers with me as well. So I was hoping to edge my bets and someone else catch as well and all that kind of stuff. And it didn't happen for any of us. Barry, good evening, buddy. Richard, Alan Evans, nice to see you, Alan. Thanks for joining. Roasting in West Wales. Scott, I'm glad that I hope some of this weather's being shared around the rest of the country, because it is glorious down here at the moment. Absolutely stunning. I'm just counting down the time, fellas, so I'm conscious that I've declared that this is going to be an 8 o'clock draw. I've got a couple of little parish notices. I won't dilly-dally around and then I'll get straight into it. Stu, good evening, buddy. Nice to see you could join us. Yeah, so we've got, what's that, 17 people already. Just quickly go into some of the numbers. So I've done a little bit of pre-work and I'm going to show the results on the screen. It is going to be a live draw and I'm not drawing it, the machine's going to draw it. So 143 entries. So you've got a 1 in 143 chance. So everyone that's tuning in for the result, which is what you're all tuning in for, better odds than the lottery. You've got a 1 in 143 chance. Barry, Richard, Alan, Scott, all good evening. Stu, I've got that far, haven't I? Scotland, weather's not been great. That's not good, is it? Harry Hughes, good evening, buddy. Thank you. Glad you could join us. I'm excited. I'm excited because one of you's going to get something. It's all good stuff, isn't it? Hounding tonight. Ian Hillier. How's it going? Have you had any joy? I'm guessing it's about an hour up the tide and the 2 hours the other side. Pretty much is where it seems to be hot round here at the moment. Weed and wind putting off fishing. It's been difficult, to be honest, and that isn't me making excuses. I try to ease back from the excuses. Oh, it's the bait, it's the hooks, it's the rigs, it's the rod, it's me. Weed has been a killer so far. Tris, is that the right way of pronouncing your name? Tris Groves, good evening, buddy, glad you could join us. Right, we are at 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to do my little piece. So this was the competition that I set for May. And we're going to do the draw, and the machine's going to pick a winner in a minute. Before we get to picking the winner, there was 143 entries. Subscribe, type win in the comments, and that was all there is. Didn't want you to jump through hoops and go on Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. That's not what it was for. This is purely to give something back to the subscribers that follow my channel. So next month there's going to be another competition. So right at the beginning of the month there will be another review / competition. The poll's running in the community tab at the moment, so if you want to vote for what you would like to be able to win, to have the chance to win, then by all means go on there and put your vote in. The winning vote will get chosen. It's only a 50-50, it's one or the other. I'll review it, we'll put it up for a competition, and at the end of June someone will win it. So there will be a different comment to put in the comments, just so that the computer doesn't get confused and all that kind of stuff. And we're going to do this all the way up to Christmas. We're going to do one a month, review / giveaway every month. The reviews will then have their descriptions changed because the video still stands as it is and will stay. We're going to give one a month away up to Christmas, and then I'm hoping to do something special for Christmas. So that will be definitely, absolutely guarantee you, hand on heart, worth entering in time for Christmas. I want to make someone's Christmas this year, and it's going to be a subscriber. So just to briefly describe what I'm doing now, I am going onto a app, if you like, and it's called Comment Picker. So I've pasted the URL of the competition in. I've told it that I only want one entry per person, and I've also filtered it with the word win. So I'm just going to refresh it now just to make sure. There are 143 unique commenters. Okay, so I know you probably can't read that now, but if you wanted to zoom in or take a screenshot, you're more than welcome. And it is as simple as, I've got to press a button. That round button there, I'm going to press that button. I'm going to try and do it so that it's not taking out a screenshot. And then it will randomly select someone. It's doing it. It's randomly out of those 143 entries, and it's picked a winner. And the winner is, I don't know if you can actually see that, but I'm going to read it out and screenshot anyway. The winner is Adam Murtagh. So Adam Murtagh, M-U-R-T-A-G-H, you are this month's winner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot that now. He says, make sure I get the screenshot right. What am I doing? There we go. Adam Murtagh, lucky winner, lucky boy. So I've screenshotted that now. In case there's any problems or that person doesn't surface, I'm going to do it once more for a second. Okay, so I will pick a second one just in case that person never surfaces or isn't interested. So I'm going to go again. And here we go. Randomly picking a second winner just in case the first one doesn't come good. And the second one is, let's have a look. Come on. The second is Ian Christopherson. Ian Christopherson. So I'll screenshot that. So Adam Murtagh, if you contact me via my email address, markwilliamcanglin@gmail.com, we can exchange details. You can give me your colour preference of either a blue or a black Shakespeare seat tackle box, fully loaded. and I will contact, pay for and have delivered from an online retailer to your door. If I could ask for one favour, I'd like to have a photograph of you receiving your prize, just so I can put it on the community channel, just to prove to everyone else that it is a genuine competition and you have received it. And this will be the format for the rest of the competitions leading up to Christmas, with a special Christmas giveaway. So next month's June, I'm just going to quickly check because I can't remember. In fact, it's on my phone. It won't let me do it on the tablet. So the poll is running at the moment. I think it is either a head torch or a IMAX beach shelter for June. And I think the IMAX beach shelter is in the lead. So whichever one of those wins by the 1st of June, I will do a review. And at the end of June, we'll do a draw and we'll give it away. So let's just have a quick look, just in case we've got a load of comments. Obviously, congratulations to Adam. Absolutely well done. Just seeing if Adam has actually managed to post, if he's seen this live or not. Not that I can see. I'll just repeat that though. So for Adam, please contact me via my email address, markwilliamcangling@gmail.com. We'll exchange details. I'll get your preference of colour and we'll get it in the post. I'm not going to stay online now, guys. I knew people would start asking questions straight away. Should we do a little bit? Because I have got some work that I'm doing in the workshop at the moment. How did the crabbing go the other night? Right, so I have bought, and I'll put it up on the link on my next video, I've bought 3 children's crabbing drop nets. They're about that big, about the size of a bin lid. Put some old fish guts, squid bits and all the rest of it, lower it over the side, and I pull up 7 or 8 hardback crabs. And even though peeler crabs don't feed once they're full peeler, just before they do. So I've been pulling out about 10% of everything I get as peelers. So I freeze those separately, freeze the peelers separately, and I bag the hardbacks up in bags of 10 with sandwich bags, put them in the freezer, and it's got a bit of a positive aspect to it, because trying to put a live crab on, it's all going hammer and tongs and you're trying to hook it and all the rest of it. Plus, when you bind one set of legs up, if you don't bind the other set, it can crawl away and it can snag you. It can put you into a snag. If you freeze them, they're just dead bait. And I think they work just the same. I catch as many fish on the dead hardbacks as I do the lives. So yeah, a lot easier than turning rocks. Wayne Swatton, thank you very much. Cheers, buddy. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you for the comment. Tris Groves, how's the van coming along? Right, so the next video's due out. I've been a bit slow because I've been boating, fishing, chasing hounds. It's been really busy. But I have got one video in production. So the ply floor is complete. I've cut and laid the outro. That's going to get glued and trim pieces. So the flooring is 90% done now. I've fitted LED lighting off the van circuit, which means it's got all the timer delays, comes on and off with the doors, and adds an aspect to the alarm. And because they're LEDs, I've got 12 LEDs on the same circuit that you would have had one incandescent bulb. And I've fitted some auxiliary power off the van circuit, everything off the van circuit so far. And then I'm about to order a solar kit, so it'll be solar panel, charge controller, battery, and duplicate the lighting and the power supplies off a solar inverter and prep for all the other stuff. So it's coming along good, and I'm really pleased with the van. I don't know if you've seen the picture, but my sib, I'm going to call it a sib, my inflatable boat, and the outboard just went in the van. I just puffed the tubes down just a little bit to get it in. Cheers, Stu, thank you very much. Yeah, and again, sentiment, absolutely, congratulations to the winner. Yeah, Jay Cook, get out as much fishing as you can. Mrs. Williams actually made the very rare comment that I look tired because I've been out so much fishing. I'm pushing my luck a little bit. Bulkhead staying, mate. So I've thought long and hard about it, because I was going to go swivel seats, front curtains. I've thought of all, but the security is the big kicker for me. The security of the van, if I have to park up overnight, if I have to leave it somewhere. I've put loads of extra security on the van. It's got additional locks, it's got pedal locks, it's got steering lock, it's got a full fitted alarm, and it's got interior door locks. So I'm not going to give too much away because peeling doors is a big thing. I've had fabricated interior plates that make it impossible to peel the doors. You would need to gas axe open the doors to get them doors open. Ian Hillier, thank you very much, mate. Trish Groves, can't wait for the video. I know I've been slow with videos. I genuinely, I've done a lot of filming. I've got a lot of stuff stored. It's just, I don't like putting it out unless it's of a certain quality. I know I'm not the best, but I don't like just chucking it out there if it looks a bit ragtag. Yeah, so I'm going to call it quits there, guys. I know it's short and sweet. Unless someone's got any burning and a flippy floppy. He's flippy floppy. Right, so that little, I don't like calling them smuts. I know people call baby smoothhounds smuts. I don't like that. It sounds a bit derogatory. They're cracking little creatures in their own right. He had the flippiest floppiest tail because it was like really long. It made me laugh even when I saw it. I thought it was a doggy at first, but it was definitely a little smoothhound. Scott, yeah, good night, buddy, and thank you very much. I'm going to call it quits, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Congratulations to Adam. I look forward to messaging, getting your details, and I'm excited. I'm as excited to get you your prize as I hope you are to receive it. I'm really pleased for you. Congratulations, heartfelt congratulations, and I hope it serves you well. I've got one and I love it. I'm sure there's loads of other people that have either got one or would like to have one. Congratulations, buddy, and I look forward to speaking to you. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. For every winner, there's a lot of losers, I know that. But next month, you'll have another chance, and it's going to be another cracker. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be the IMAX Beach Shelter. That's not too shabby a prize, is it? So I've got a funny feeling that is going to be next month's favourite. But if you vote on the community tab and you don't want that and you prefer a top-end head torch, that might take over. There's still a little bit of time. But failing that, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Tight lines, happy fishing, enjoy the weather, and I look forward to spending some time with you soon. Okay, bye for now.